So that's when you started writing, and then, and obviously your life experiences helped you with your inspiration for that. Mm-hmm. Did you decide at that point, like, all right, I got to go to film school?
After I started falling in love with it, that's when I started taking it more serious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, let me see if I can go to school for it, to try to even make it more of an actual thing.
Right.
So when I went to school, I graduated in 2017 from Nashville Film Institute. After my brother got killed, when I got my GED, got my ass in college, I graduated.
The industry is really wicked.
Yeah.
So how do you get your mindset in knowing how the industry is, basically to help yourself with making movies, making films?
I don't have a plan B. I know where I came from. So that'll humble you. I already been humble. I done seen what's worse than what I just came from.
Right.
Just being humble, man. I keep God in my life, you know what I'm saying? I always pray. It helps with the negativity of the world as far as with the industry. You know what I mean?
That's one thing I noticed about you, is that you're very spiritual.
Yeah.
You know, you're a very spiritual person.
Gotta be.
I can tell you have a close connection to a higher power.
For sure.
Just by, you praying before, you make big decisions and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any memorable moments you feel like God has spoken to you?
It was a moment where I was homeless. I got to a point where I got homeless. Literally homeless, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
We're talking 4 years of me being in the winter, homie.
Wow.
Nowhere to go. I had to sleep in the car for 4 years, homie.
Wow.
I want you to feel that beat. Like, listen to that. 4 years, bro. Mm-hmm. That's hurtful, bro. That can put you in a situation of suicidal.
No, I can see.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because you battling with so much. You in a car for 4 years. Think about that. So at the end of the day, I'm like, all right.
I mean, you're at the lowest of the low.
I'm at the lowest of the low, homie.
So you can't do nothing now, but.
So I'm in the car. Think about it. I'm in the car. Nowhere to go. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? I know how to go back in the streets and get and make it happen. That ain't the way I wanted to go. So long story short is just, I end up being homeless, which you again see in my book. I'm gonna break it all the way down to you. But I end up getting back on my feet and getting a nice crib. You know what I'm saying? I end up getting this nice big crib. I'm like, man, I'm back.
That is the car.
I'm straight. So when I got the crib back, I'm like, I'm back. My money was back. I'm back, and I'm in the crib, and I was there for about a year straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the housework. I'm painting. I'm doing it all. You feel what I'm saying? I'm growing gardens and shit. So I'm enjoying the peace, bro, because I know what I just came from. That was hurtful, bro. I'm still having anxiety from it, but now I'm at peace. So as I get to this crib, I'm living. I'm straight, and I see after like a year, God was like, I don't know where this shit came from, but this is the real encounter I had when he was like, yo, give me what I gave you. That what came in my mind, bro. So peep game. I'm like, what you? I think in my mind, you know what I mean, playing tricks. I'm like, give you what I gave. So he was like, give me back what I gave you, your comfort zone. So basically, he wanted me to give up the crib back. And it was so crazy because my lease was coming back up, right?
So you deciding whether you're gonna stay or
and I'm like, they asking me questions. They were like, so Mr. Sullivan, what you gonna sign a lease? I'm like, give me 2 more weeks. So every day, I'm like, why? I'm like, this can't be right. Give me what I gave you. I'm like, nah. So I kept grinding. I was ignoring all of it. I'm not hearing nothing. Because I know I'm not going to go back.
Everybody knows
I know I'm not going to
go
go
back there, no.
At all. But the voice would not leave, bro. Every day, every 5 seconds, all day, to the point where I ignored it completely. Now, he upped it on me. So I'm like, now he's showing me all the flashbacks that I'm having, that I went through. All the things that I did, all the things that I went through. all the times that he was there for me and I didn't acknowledge him. So now he putting it in a different form to get my attention. Now I'm kind of knowing that it's real, but I'm like, I'm still ignoring it. Fuck it. I kept it moving. This is all in a month's time, right? So, I called my nigga one day. I'm like, hey, bro, let me holler at you for a minute. I got a nigga from New Jersey, so I talked to him. I was like, so we met up. I'm like, bro, what does this mean? And when God come to you, telling you all these different things, he said, bro, that's real. Do that. You know what I'm saying? If he come to you, listen to him. He said, cause I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I end up not following my dream, and I'm like, damn. So it started messing with me so bad, bro. When he started showing all the flashbacks, I was in tears. Bro, I was crying damn near every day. And I'm like, I didn't know what I was going through, bro. It was weird for me. I didn't even know how to explain it to nobody.
Right.
So I kind of kept it just quiet. I'm like, man, I don't know what this is. So I said, fuck it, man. I don't fuck that shit. You know what I mean? I kept it moving. I'm listening to my nigga, listening to God. I just kept it moving. And I don't want to make the story so long, but just being real with you, bro, it was just like, when he, the last straw he came to me with, he was basically just like, all right, well, if you don't want to give me back your comfort zone, because I'm thinking what he was meaning is like, I need you to go back and do some more work with my people. Because I'm like, sometimes God will bless you, but he want to see, would you be able to give it back to him as he gave it to you? Right? So I'm like, I didn't get it. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like, he was telling me, man, look, if you don't give me back what I gave you, you can never speak on me again. This is the real words. You hear how I'm talking to you? This is how he's talking to me. If you don't give me back what I gave you, you can never speak on me again. Every time you tell somebody about me, I'm gonna put a bad taste in your mouth. And you can't never tell them to trust me again because you don't. I'm like, damn.
Wow, that's deep, bro.
I said, that's real.
That's real. That's real deep.
So I gave the crib up.
Okay.
Because I didn't understand. I'm like, why you want me to go back? They said, you gonna sign a lease? I said, nah, fuck it. I don't want it no more. I gave up the crib just off of what he told me, bro. So I lowered my standard. This is my first time I ever just listened to God. You know how people say, yeah, you gotta follow God, bro.
Right.
You really gotta follow him, you know what I'm saying? It's hard though, because you don't know what direction he finna take you in.
Right.
I just completely just gave,
faith in him, and
bro. And it was like, that was the first time I gave up everything for him. The crib, everything. Just, take it all back. Whatever you gonna do with me, just do it, bro. I don't know where you finna direct me to. I don't know what your plans is.
So basically, God speaks, and now, at this point in your life, you're listening, and you still choose your battles, but you have a better perception of what the outcome is gonna be now.
Yeah.
Based back then, when you don't have no clue where you're gonna end up.
I was fighting battles on my own. I ain't gotta fight battles on my own no more, bro.
Wow.
Cause I feel it in a different way now.
Gives me chills, man.
That battle is real.